I don't want to come across as an arrogant black man or a conceited black man to you to make you feel a certain type of way. I want you to respect me. I want to respect you. And I want us to be able to have a conversation about life in general and be friends.
Yeah. Like you don't want to lose that compassion piece.
No, you can't. I don't think anyone should be. I think everyone should be proud of who they are, because guess what? At the end of the day, did you ask to be born the way you were born? No. If I'm not going to ask that question, but look, you didn't ask to be born white and a redhead, right?
No.
I didn't ask to be born a black and a bald head with a beard. I didn't ask to be, but I am.
I mean, I feel like the beard's a choice, but okay.
It is a choice. It is a choice.
It's a great choice.
I'll say the beard is the choice. The baldness is not.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true too. But no, seriously though, we don't have a choice what skin we're born in. We have to deal with it the best way we can. Now, is there bad on both ends? Absolutely. It's like, both sex are being mistreated, or treated a certain way. And we have to, as knowledgeable, educated people, we have to educate each other so we can all be accepting of who we are and who they are. That's
educating and listening, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because you are a beautiful educator. Like both of you guys have done such a great job of like bringing in tough points or like just like tough discussions and being able to talk about them with like a kindness, right? Like we don't need, my friend was saying this the other day, like we don't need nice, we need kind. Like nice is sugarcoating shit. Kind is like coming from a real place, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like you guys always treat all those topics with a certain level of kindness. And like even talking about relationships, I listened to that one too. And just like, I appreciate like the vulnerability aspect to it, but also being able to listen to different perspectives and like knowing where they're coming from, because I can sit here and listen to y'all and be like, cool, thanks for the story. Bye. Right. But like, what am I taking away? And I feel like it's like who you guys are and how you deliver it. And then how you listen back to. So I think that's an important piece.
I have to hold Jalil back sometime because he be just want to get loose. He just.
I hold back.
Yeah.
I really let you I let you drive and I just sit back and I just chill and I wait for my moment. But a lot of times the guests will say something and the wheels be turning in my head and I just be like,
and he don't want to put it out there. That's what it is.
No, it's not that I don't want to. It's just sometimes the moment just pass and I just like, okay, they on a whole nother subject. So I just go to.
I'll reverse. I have zero issues you turning and reversing that. If
I tell him that all the time. I tell him that all the time. He don't ever want to go back.
It depends on how good it is. Like if it's like a real legit question, then yes. But if it's just me trying to get a joke off real quick and just trying to get some humor, then I'll just like, the moment has passed. So I'll just
yeah.
That'd be like an SNL sketch. Like, actually, can we go back? I had a really great joke, and I need you to.
I need to
save all that.
I need to get this joke off real quick. So repeat what you just said.
Can we make this a more inviting space? Like, what do you need? Do you want to take like a pause every sentence? No. Okay.
No, we're good.
I'm okay with being in a drive. I'm okay with being in a passenger seat. I don't need to always lead. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you're picking the music. You're fine.
Yeah. But no, just to kind of wrap this thing up though, as like I said, you and I can talk for hours, but at the end of the day, is that I think that you bring a great quality to your practice. I think that the authentic you has always shown, and I think that's kind of what has drawn us as colleagues to a point where we respect one another and what we do. And I really truly hope nothing but the best for you as you continue in your practice. And I learned a lot from you today, because we're always talking about our clients and things of that nature, but when it comes to this subject, LGBTQ and the biracial and interracial dating stuff, I think that it shows how diverse you are. So I appreciate that you joined the show tonight. And is there anything that you would like to say before you get out of here? You can say whatever you need to say, get it off your chest.
I don't know. I was expecting to cry tonight. You don't leave everybody.
We don't cry on this show, but we will if we have to, huh, Jay?
What? Oh my God, let's talk about that. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. Right.
I mean, I'm actually, to be honest, I'm actually a crier a little bit.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
a little bit.
We did a show and we was talking, one of the guys was talking about crying. So that was just it was
well,
crazy.
Your brother was just like, I'm a crier now. And I was just like, yes.
He was really
You could
crying,
have actually, if you actually could have seen, he was actually crying.
He was crying.
I only listened to it. I didn't watch. Was it, could I watch it? That one too?
I didn't put it up.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I didn't put the video up.
Yeah.
No, I just listened to that I just listened to it.
Yeah. But yeah,
I
if
mean,
you got something else to say before we get out of here.
I mean, honestly, yeah, we could talk all day. And when you asked me, I felt very like imposter syndrome. I was like, do I know enough about any of these things as a bi-poly person? But I think it's just, like, I just felt really honored that you guys wanted me on this podcast and that you guys wanted to talk about anything with me. It could have been jelly beans. I don't care. Like, I was open to talk about anything with y'all. So thank you for having me. And, I appreciate everything that like we've discussed. And if there's anything that like your commenters want more information on, I'm down for a part 2. Let's do it.
Gotcha. Let everybody know where they can find you and how they can get in touch with you, and especially if someone is out there that is in part of the LGBTQ community within the Rockford, Crystal Lake, Huntley region. If you need a LGBTQ therapist or someone that you need to talk to about maybe coming out or just being able to be comfortable with who you are, let them know how they can contact you, Ashley.
Yeah, for sure. You can find me on our Lantern Therapy website, which is lanterntherapy.com, and you can email us, you can call the office, and for sure they'll get in touch with me. If you want to find me non-clinically, I'm on Instagram and my handle is really cringe, so bear with me. It's Queen Sippy, because I sip a lot of my drinks. The amount of bottles I have that are not finished is crazy. So that's me. You can find me there. But overall, like, if you want to do a clinical conversation, Lantern Therapy is your number one way to get to me. So I'm sure, Kevin, you've repped us before. We probably have some link somewhere. So keep following him and you'll find me. That's for sure. Either on social media or like in your office, legit. So
yeah, gotcha. Jalil, what you got to say before we get out of here, man?
I have nothing to say.
You always do that. He always do that. I don't have nothing to say.
I don't have final words. I don't know what to say.
People always give you advice to do at the end. That's what I've noticed. So what's some advice I can impart on Jay? Keeping you, but also like, thanks for having this conversation and telling me truths. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
So as we get ready to close, I just want to thank everybody for joining Mentality Unchained. I always say at the end of the show that we all have the ability to change our situation. Only we can focus on what we can change ourselves. So don't be focusing on everybody else. Focus on what you can do, and you will be okay. So I just want to thank you guys for joining Mentality Unchained. Follow us wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you.